regard to automobile and truck accidents, a lot of times it's a he said, she said sort of thing when the accident takes place. How do you determine, or how do the insurance companies determine who's at fault and how many different categories? Is there a no-fault category and then a fault category in determining who's at fault in a car and truck accident?
Sure.
Well, I mean, typically it's, with a car and a truck accident, with both, any kind of accident, it's going to come down to, you do have the he said and the she said, but you're also going to come down to witnesses, the location of the vehicles. With these trucks, these big commercial trucks, they all have the black box in them where you can track when their brakes were applied. I had a case that I tried earlier this year involving a commercial vehicle, and we could pinpoint exactly when that driver first applied his brakes. He hit 3 separate vehicles, 2 going westbound on I-10, shot across the median, hit our client who was going eastbound on I-10. And we could pinpoint based on the documentation we pulled from their own computer on their truck exactly when he first applied his brakes, which was totally contradiction to what he said on the stand in terms of how alert and attentive he was. So, there are a lot of different factors that go into that. As far as fault goes, in Alabama, we're obviously a contributory negligence state, one of the few states like that. So if you're driving a vehicle, if you're in an accident and you feel somebody's injured you and you bring a lawsuit, well, if they can prove that you were even 2, 3, 5% at fault in causing that accident, then bringing that accident about, then in Alabama you get nothing. As compared to states that have comparative fault or comparative negligence, where they take it by percentage. So it's pretty severe in Alabama, but again, there are a lot of factors that are going to go into it, and especially with these commercial trucks. That's why being on the scene, having somebody there as soon as possible that can participate in that investigation, photographs, just make sure that you have everything documented before something happens to that evidence.